Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Okay, so we are now harvesting our oats as they're ready to be harvested. I don't have a silo to put any of this in at the moment. The cheapest ones that I've got on the store are not really going to fit on the farm, so we're going to have to try and come up with a different plan on how we're going to store them at the moment. So for the time being, we're going to get this harvested anyway, see how much we get off this field, because there are fillable crates that we can buy that should hopefully work in taking care of the storage. So that is the idea at the moment. So I have done a few contracts, and obviously with renting this out as well. Oh, seems to be a little bit of flickering there going on over there. So yeah, I have done some contracts, got some money together. As I say, they're not a huge payout even on normal settings, so I'll just stick to doing normal settings at the moment. As I say, we'll see what we get off this field, and then we shall nip to the shop and get some refillable containers. And hopefully the plan is that if it works, then I can store it like that, and then once we're able to buy the grain mill up at the north, I will take the pallets up there and drop them off. So I hope that that's how it's going to work. I think what would really be a nice addition as well is if we were able to fill up big bags as well from, you know, grab some bags, go to the shop, fill them up with like seeds and fertilizer ourselves rather than buying them ready-made. It would be quite nice, quite a nice addition to the game, I think. So we will pick up this straw as well. We might as well utilize what we can. We can keep these aside for when we get some more animals. I have been told when we go to do the dairy side of things, eventually when we get to it, we will do water buffalo, because they pay out more for their cheese when it's made. So when we get to making cheese, we'll be getting some water buffalo to do that. Other than that, we are in June now, so the chickens are not really producing much eggs, to be honest. So my hope is to get another field and put a bigger pen in there for the chickens, get a bigger chicken coop so we can get some eggs. So as I say, the first production we're going to get will be the grain mill to start turning the oats into a flour, and then the bakery will be the next one to start making bread. And that'll be a great start for this series, I think. But you've got to start somewhere, and bread and milk would be the best start, I think. I mean, we have got the mini productions that we can use, but I'm not wanting to go down that road. I want to get proper productions, proper sized productions, to be honest. So the good thing is this field is not massive. Probably could have got away with using a bigger harvester, but I think well, with what we have, we can manage. We can manage. I got some really nice comments on the last video. Thank you to everybody who commented, praising the little tele truck. It's a great nifty piece of equipment. It really is very handy. It's a bit slow at 12 miles an hour, but it does the job on the yard especially. So it will be something that will be kept on the yard itself in, you know, once we get to a point where we've got a bigger piece of equipment that's a bit faster and can handle a lot more. So with that, I think the little telly truck would be ideal for lifting small, you know, pallets of eggs and stuff like that. So we could probably use it for the animals. We will eventually get to a point where we're making clothes for the people here in Palenque. So we will obviously be looking to pretty much getting every animal that's going. Apart from, I don't think we'll be doing pigs. Pigs don't really give us anything we can use. But we can definitely use milk, wool, and eggs as well. So we have got 3 animals that we need to get throughout this series. So with all the work that we have to do, could really line us up for a fair number of episodes for this series, which would be absolutely fantastic. But I'll do a few bits in that off camera as well. There are going to be some months where nothing's happening, or there's really nothing going. So there will be some stuff done off camera. We are still only in year 1, so if I'm going from August to August, we are still in year 1. We could probably pick up a couple of harvesting contracts if they are going to give us some product that we can use, or we can benefit from, you know, the profit off it, or profit from it, should I say. So yeah, we're almost done this field. I've been rabbiting on for long enough. But as I say, we can buy silos for the farm, but the way the silos, I'll show you the ones I mean in a moment, but the ones that we can use, they just don't really fit on the farm yard itself. So we are going to eventually have to expand the farmyard, which we probably could expand it back into this field here. So that is a plan as well we can do. Once we start getting a couple more or a few more fields, and we start getting more crops on those fields, we can start thinking about expanding on this field here. It is relatively flat, not the flattest field in the world, but it's flat enough for us to do what we need to do. So I'm not sure what those crates hold. I think it's 2,000 litres, so we should get away with 2 crates. So we'll have a look in the shop in a moment. And there we have it. That's the last of it. I'll put that down. Right, let's have a look. I'll show you the silos that I was wanting to use. There are some silos, like these ones here. The grain silo holds 1.6 million, but it's not... It's more of it's like an underground type, but it's just not fitting. It's not going to give me enough room. If I didn't have one of these chicken pens here, I probably could have got away with putting it in here or over here, but it's just not fitting. See, all these ones, they're just... I would attach that. I could attach that to the house, but it just looks a bit stupid. So we're kind of at a loss at the moment with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to have a look, see where these refillable containers are. Let's have a look. Pallets. Here we go. So there are refillable pallets or fillable pallets, and they hold 2,000 litres each, £50 each. So we can get a couple of them, and we shall go to the shop and pick them up. Will I get them both in the truck? I'll take the trailer just in case, because you never know. There may come a time where I do actually take the fence down. The only downside to taking the fence down is I lose all the decorations around the tree, but I could put them back in. And I wish this gate would stop shutting every time you load into the game. So yeah, I think we probably will end up taking the fence down, but we'll have to anyway when we expand into the back of the fields. So we'll go and pick up these crates, and then we'll see where we are from there. I think that grain mill was 38,000, so we're kind of short on that at the moment. So I'll get up to the shop, and then I'll get back down to the farm, and I shall see you guys down there. Right, welcome back everybody. So we're back here at the farm. I've got two of the crates here. Now, one thing I didn't wager on was, are we able to fill them up from the harvester? Probably things I should have tested before I even thought about recording today. But we will soon find out. So I am hoping that this will work. I pray that this will work. Otherwise, we are going to be dumping it on the ground. Yep, definitely something I should have tested. Oh, no. There it is. There we go. It does work. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, thank goodness for that. We'll go fill up the other one. Oh, what are you doing? Go fill up the other one. That's fantastic. We can store these now. That's absolutely brilliant. I'm happy with that. We could put these somewhere. The weather looks like it's going to be holding up quite the thing today, so... Oh, okay, it's still 345 litres there. Oh. Right, that's fantastic. Right. Let's go and get this into the yard. I mean, it's not a huge amount of oats. You know, it's not the biggest harvest in the world, but it's a good start. It will definitely help us. Do I want to store these in the shed? Right, where's my little telly truck? There you are. I'm skipping around everything. There. What I should have done was I'll probably configure this eventually, this telly truck, so it just has the attachment, so I can change it if I need to for like a bucket or something. Oh, what's happened there? Right, we'll put these in the shed over here just now, just in case it starts raining. We don't want to ruin our grains. Go get the other one. Oh dear. Out you come. Out you come. There we go. There. That'll do. Perfect. Right, so they're stored. Our first harvest. Right, let's have a look and see what the contract situations are for harvesting. Right, what have we got? What have we got? Wow, okay. So we got one for sorghum. Sorghum would be good. Quite a large field, is it? Oh, it's way down there. Let's have a look. See. Do we have any? We don't really have much choice, to be honest. Not really much choice there, to be honest. So I think we'll give them a miss at the moment. Because it's only that one down there. And that's away at the bottom there. Fertilizing, cultivating. We've got a couple of baling contracts. We could probably do a couple of them. Right, okay, so... No, what we're going to do, actually, is we are going to go and pick up these swaths. I think that's what we'll do. Right, we're going to return this... we'll return the harvester. And we shall go to the shoppy. What have we got here? Have we got anything interesting? Ooh, now that would have been really nice. Ooh, that would have been nice to have on the farm. Ooh. We do have the wee Deutzfahr as well. Can't think of any it could be used for, so I'm not going to worry about that just now. So let's have a look at balers. So let's have a look at our tractor. It's sitting at 135 horsepower. Balers. Let's have a look at balers. Now, the good thing about this square baler is I can lift it by hand because the bales are that small. So maybe we could go for something like that just now. And I don't think they actually... Oh, that's the liftable pallets in mod. Darn it. I rented the wrong one. But I'm sure I can still lift them on that one. I'll tell you what, actually. Because I don't actually have forks for the tele truck because I need to configure that. I'm going to return that, actually. It's a bit of a mistake. And then we shall rent that out again. But we'll rent it out as the liftable one because you can actually lift them. I'm sure I don't want to buy it. I'm sure you can still lift the bales even if you rent that one out. Right, open this doors. And I'll get down to the store, and then I will see you guys back up at the field again. Okay, welcome back everybody. So now we've got this baling started. As you can see, the bales do come out really small on this one, so they will take a while to pick up as well. I'm going to do my utmost to avoid using any auto load for this series. That is one of my goals, is to try and avoid auto load. I would really like to try and do this as realistically as I can. Not something I've attempted to do before. So that is the game plan. How that will work out, nobody knows. But yeah, once we get these bales all picked up, I'll get these stored as well. And they'll certainly do a turn for starting out when we do things like cows. Or we could potentially sell them, because we're only really wanting the cows for the milk. We're not really wanting manure or anything like that from them. So we normally just give them straw if we're wanting manure. But we're going to get slurry from them, so we could use that on our fields instead of using the fertilizer from the shops. So we're going to become kind of independent on ourselves as well, eventually down the line. So I'll get this all baled up, and I shall catch you guys at the end. Okay, we're on our last stretch here. I do apologize for the cut in the time lapse there, but yeah, I wasn't paying attention, and I accidentally cancelled the recording. Right, so let's push that last couple of bales out. There we go. Right, return that. So yeah, I do apologize for that, guys, but yeah, mistakes can be made. So now all we need to do is just pick up all these bales and we can get them into storage. I think if my mind serves me right, we have got a bale storage that we can use somewhere. There is a small one. I'm sure there is a small one somewhere. Yeah, there's these ones here. I wonder if that would probably go in there, wouldn't it? Now, let's get this fertilizer spreader out of the way. Or what we could do is it won't fit in there. We've got the smaller one, which should fit 100 pieces. We have not got 100 pieces there, so I'm not sure how this one works, but I think we just drop it on the tarpaulin. Right, let's put that there. So that must be where the bales come out, and this is where the bales go in. Right, okay, perfect. So we've got somewhere to store the bales for the time being. Excellent. So we've managed to get our oats harvested, and we have baled up all the swath that was left behind. I think we've accomplished quite a bit today. I think that's been a good day so far. As I say, the eggs are not, mass producing. There's only 20 chickens in each, so I'm not expecting too much. So I'm going to leave it here for today, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you are notified of all my uploads. And I hope to see you all in the next one, guys. But until then, bye for now.